Why is it showing? Oh, yeah. I don't think we need fidelity FX for this. I mean, it doesn't even have ray tracing or anything. Um, Judging from the screenshots, I mean, the game looks like super low tech, so we're gonna try without the without fidelity FX at 4K. Hermes Kingdom, the land of alchemy. It's said that the alchemy employed here transforms diseases into antidotes. People of Hermes were protected by this mystical art. The kingdom became one of the most powerful nations on the continent. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna have lore on this loading screen. Okay, there we go. That's what I was gonna say. Make sure that in the beginning, people thought it was just another infectious disease. It wasn't until livestock began dying and those who had been infected began shrieking out in pain that they realized a deadly plague had befallen them. There's no voice overwork on this game. Get on me. The various kingdoms tried to fend off the sickness and ghastly creatures, but their efforts were futile, and despair engulfed the entire continent. Hermes' kingdom, founded atop a colossal tree, quickly rose to power due to their use of miraculous alchemical science, which was able to turn the plague into a cure. As the plague ravaged the lands, they relied on this alchemy to light the blessed flame. But where there is light, there will always be shadow. This is such a lazy intro. They didn't really even explain anything. His name is Corvus. Okay. Oh God. Okay, so I think it was only like the frame drops only happen, I think, when it was loading in assets. So, but if it keeps happening, we'll turn on fidelity effects. Due to the recent epidemic outbreak, Hermes Kingdom is declaring a state of emergency. All citizens must abide the following orders. All citizens are forbidden from going out. Essential supplies will be distributed by the knights. Any sightings of plague-like symptoms or mutations must be immediately reported to the knights to be dealt with. Any corpses or unclean objects must be handed over to the relevant personnel for incineration and purification immediately. So I guess even though they were able to find a cure, it started happening in the kingdom. I guess that's the basis of the story. Follow the commands and search for the cores. What? What does that mean? So they're going for that Bloodborne aesthetic, I guess, and theme, you know? But you can see that it's very low budget. Saber attack, wounds, and execution. Use RB to perform a saber attack. Use B to dodge. Okay. Saber attacks deal damage to their enemy and leave wounds on them. Wounds are temporary, and will heal over a short period if no more damage is inflicted. When the enemy's health and wounds are both 0, they will become dazed. Approach a dazed enemy and use RB to execute them. What? Weird. Okay. Look at all these dead bodies. Yeah, the problem with this game is it looks too clean. like it just looks too clean, you know? I mean, the textures are pretty awful. Yeah, this is very high res Xbox, PlayStation 2 era graphically. But you know, you can't judge a game by the graphics, so how do you jump? You don't jump, huh? There's no jump button. Uh-oh. Deflect. Use LB just before an enemy attack hits Corvus to deflect it. Reflecting an enemy attack damages the enemy and negates any damage to Corvus. Oh, she's crying, but then she's crazy. Okay. Got it. Oh. Did I? Oh, I did deflect it. The problem, I guess I'm not sure if it's a problem yet, but when you deflect, it doesn't make the enemy like... it doesn't stun the enemy, I guess. It doesn't make their attack bounce or anything, so you have to just keep deflecting each incoming blow, it seems like to me. Deadly silence hangs over the streets, and the city is completely sealed off. There's no food to be found, nor any water. So I guess this story, from what I've gathered so far, is like, so there's this plague infecting everyone in the kingdom or the world, and then this place was supposed to be the only safe place, but then they started getting the plague, right? It's pretty much, that's the gist of it. So what is he doing? What is his thing? Why is he here? Why is he killing all these people? Due to a recent epidemic outbreak, Hermes Kingdom is declaring state of emergency. Oh, that's where they read that, right? Yeah. Forbidden from going out. Yeah, we already read that. I mean, so far combat seems pretty simple. Face the enemy and use a lock-on. When attack, move left to right. Okay. Alright. I mean, this certainly is not Dark Souls or Souls-like difficulty-wise, but you know, it could be just the beginning area just to get people invested. You know how a lot of these like smaller Souls-like games, like the first area is like a breeze, and as soon as you hit the next area, they just want people to be invested enough into the game. You are the devourer. Wield your claws, tear apart what? The cursed ass? Well, it was too fast. You know, you have to allow people to read and manually proceed, you know? So right trigger to perform claw attack. The claw attack deals a lot of damage to enemy wounds and prevent them from healing. Okay. What? Obtaining plague weapon. Each enemy has a unique plague weapon. Corvus can reave this for his own use. Hold right trigger to fully charge Corvus's claw and release to reave a plague weapon. Reeve deals even more damage to enemies' wounds and prevent them from healing. Corvus is vulnerable whilst charging his claws, so it's safer to perform on dazed enemies. Okay. Test Ride achievement. Casting a Reeved Plague Weapon. Use Y to cast a Reeved Plague Weapon. Reeved Plague Weapons can only be used once. Corvus has super armor when casting Plague Weapons, but still takes damage. Okay. Ew, what is that? Is it like... worms and stuff? So yeah, like this area, they dirty it up with some like blood. That's what they need to do, you know. Oh, did I get the Reeve weapon for that guy? I think I did. Yeah, did I? Maybe. An anonymous soldier's diary, number 1. The king's dagger and grey armor, they are our last hope. They led the survivors and tried to make things right. The infected corpses were burned to purify them of the sickness. Okay. Oh! So this is the axe for him, okay. Wow. Blend right in with the freaking background. Okay, so they all have different things. Like the fact that you can only use it once, though, it's... I don't know. Doesn't seem like it's well designed, but we'll see. It's like you can only use it once. I mean, what's the point? Sometimes even like you can do that one mega damage and that's it. I guess it's always good to have something that you can really damage an enemy with, I suppose. Resting at a beacon will save current progress, refill potions, and restore health and energy. Resting at a beacon will also resurrect most enemies. So here we go. Beacon found. And then there's like, what is that? I guess they're just trying to make it cool. Okay. Oh, take a break. Wait. The game just crashed or something? Wait, what? Is it supposed to pause like that? I'm scared. It's just the game crashed because the achievement stayed there for a long time too. Okay, I can't select any of these things. So, what? That is so odd. When you sit, the game just like stops. It is just so odd. What an odd choice. I was pretty sure that the game crashed. Such an odd choice. Feathers as lethal as iron arrows pierce their weaknesses. So you gotta read that fast. Because they don't give you a chance to really read it. Critical attacks and feather attacks. Here we go. It's getting complicated now. When a green light appears before an enemy attack, they will perform a critical attack that cannot be deflected. Okay. Let me see. Okay, green. And then there's like something heading towards you, like a green streak heading towards you too. Instead, Corvus must move out of range or use a feather attack. Use LT to throw feather and interrupt the enemy attack just before the enemy's critical attack hit Corvus. Corvus will regenerate thrown feathers over time. Feathers will also leave wounds on the enemy and stop them from healing for a while. Okay. I don't know about this whole feather situation. Is that it? No, that wasn't no feather attack. Use up to consume potion. Can only carry amount potion at once, so use them wisely. I'm just gonna head back. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. I'll be back. Let me rest. The game just stops. It's so weird. Alright, here we go. When is he gonna use it? Oh. Yeah, you have to be far away too for you to be able to use the feather attack, so I don't know, timing is weird. There we go. I don't like this whole feather mechanics. It's kind of lame. I don't know. It's like it's hard to judge. We can always go back, I guess, and try it again. This is just gonna respawn, right? I don't think we're even getting XP at this point. Oh, some enemies don't respawn like this guy. I guess the harder enemies don't respawn. Okay, or maybe just during this tutorial. I think the problem with that whole feather attack situation is the fact that you still have to you have to dash away. And then, so the window of time that you have to press RT is like very small. How did this all begin? They said the accident occurred on the day of the king's birthday. Previously, the plague was only spreading outside the kingdom, but after the outbreak, all have gone mad. Yeah, so if it's infectious, of course it's gonna be everywhere. But I guess they thought they had the cure. But yeah, like, the game just looks too clean. That one area with the blood actually looks okay. Like here, it just looks too clean. Just need to put more grime in it. Yeah, like blood. We don't have a map. Go down this way. I don't know. Let's go up this way. Which way? Okay, that one has a big guy, so no. I'm not ready yet. Oh, it's another one of those. Ow! Don't be mean. Ow! See, that was the green attack, but like just using the right trigger doesn't damage the enemy. Paper on the ground. They got lazy. Now it's just paper on the ground. The pathway to all regions of the kingdom are either lined with monsters or blocked by soldiers. None can leave, none can enter. Gosh, these textures are pretty awful. Oh, so now we have to fight that nasty guy up top. Let's go save before we do that. Do we even need to though? I mean, this guy doesn't resurrect, so I guess it's okay. So let's just wait. Where am I? Oh. It's too far away. This encounter is probably not that bad. Maybe. I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna regret not getting that one. Not recharging that one extra potion. Could be just a story segment though. Let's see. Yeah, maybe. Oh no, we gotta kill this guy. It's just a tutorial, so you get a fancy little thing. Okay, so you're supposed to just die there. He probably has like a super move at the end where he can't be killed and then he kills you. Oh, I better read this. Hermes Kingdom is built atop. Okay, now already. Did they already read this now? The national issues became too overwhelming. Kings of past generations would retreat to the core of this mystical forest. Legend has it that here they can access the wisdom of their ancestors. As such, it's been given the name Philosopher's Hill. You know, the whole idea of wisdom from the ancestors, you know, unless, you know, unless something happened to your civilization where, you know, it started to become darkness achievement. Like it's a downhill when it comes to evolution of the mind. You know, I don't know, referring to the ancestors would be a good idea. Corvus, you're finally awake. I was worried about you. Oh, so she's the that ghost that was near the chair. Apparition, something. Right, but she doesn't look real right now too, so she might be like some kind of spirit. You were badly hurt. Luckily you made it back in time. Corvus, do you remember what you did? You need the right formula to use Hermes's answer. It appears that the injury caused you to lose your memory, so perhaps it would be helpful to start with a description of what you still remember. Come back when you've got your memories in order. Until then, you can walk around. It might help jog your memory. What? Okay, is that just the lighting that makes her look like she's ethereal? That hair is weird, though. Corvus, are you ready to recall? What? No, I don't even know what that means. Oh. See, like that bed is just too fucking clean. You know nobody washes their bed. like, this is a situation that's happening. Nobody has time to wash their bed sheets and whatnot. Corvus can recall his memory of revisiting locations and quests on the map. More memories and locations are unlocked when Corvus starts to remember. Wait, what? Oh, that's the recall. That's to go back. Izame's journal. Philosopher's Hill is the royal family's sanctuary. Every fall, father would take us here. He says that on the hill he is not king, but merely a father and a friend. There's no need for formalities here, he would say. After the outbreak, domestic matters become pressing, and our visits to his place grew less and less. Okay. Philosopher's Hill. Edward the Blessed's notes. What brings me the greatest joy is coming to Philosopher's Hill with the children every year. Watching them run about, playing together, never fails to help me forget the turmoil in the kingdom. Recently, some strange sickness has plagued the lands beyond our borders. I must make sure our kingdom is prepared. You know, there's got to be a better way to communicate a story than, you know, finding random diary. And it's just so lazy. It's a lazy way of telling a story, you know, finding notes, crumpled notes, diaries. There's got to be a better way. Well, there are better ways of doing it. Because it doesn't make any sense, you know, after a while, you know, because it's becoming a crutch, I think, for devs. It's like, how do we tell this story? Well, we're just going to have these notes scattered about, you know, it's like, lazy. Hermes Royal Bulletin. The families of Knightly Order petitioned the king to stop sending knights to battle outside the kingdom's borders. The former chairman of the Institute for Chemical Studies, Emerald, has officially appointed someone to take her position. Emerald said that she wanted someone with even greater abilities than herself to lead the alchemical research in Hermes. The Twilight Circus, hailing from the Sea of Trees, was once again invited to perform in the royal court. As expected, Ringmaster Ordur's new performance was received with great acclaim from all who had attended. Okay. Why are they inviting? I guess that's what I was trying to like figure out. Like, why they know that there's a disease out there, like a plague, but then they allow like some circus troupe to come in and perform. It makes no sense. Okay. It is the exhortation of former kings. He who examines himself shall never be lost. Ancient words by the gate. Okay. Well, okay, you go in there. Let's see. In the early days of the plague, the nobles banished all criminals, the poor, and the sickly to a lower level of the kingdom known as the Sea of Trees. The upper rings of society, living above the slum, care nothing of their lives. They refer to them as the hopeless, letting them succumb to sickness and all manner of ghastly creatures. Okay. Start recalling achievement. Now we can level up. Corvus can use memory shards to enhance his attributes. Strength increases saber attack and wound damage. Vitality increases maximum health. You know what you need to do in a game like this. It's always going to be the vitality. Plague increases claw damage and maximum energy. Corvus gains 1 talent point each time he increases an attribute up to level 25. Okay. That's alright. Okay. No, I can't even unlock talents yet though. We'll do strength and vitality. How about that? Oh, Corvus can use talent points to learn new talents. Talents can be unlearned at any time, so experiment with different playstyles to prepare for the various challenges that lie ahead. While in the air, how do you jump? That's worthless. How do you jump? I don't know how to jump. From fast save every time after 3-hit combo, and then you have 5-hit combo. I don't know combos would matter in a game like this because you have to frequently dodge these enemies, you know. Enemy counter attack gauge. They have a counter attack gauge? When are they gonna explain that to us? Yeah, I don't know about this saber in the air thing. It doesn't seem like it would be useful. Because there's no jump button. I guess you have to have a special animation, or you just happen to be like above an enemy. Oh, there's more. Oh shit. I was just gonna say, yeah. I mean, like, okay, that's. Oh, really? Okay, use the dagger to defend up. Okay. Hey, what is this enemy counter attack gauge? If you allowing us to access this and trying to make a decision, you know, you have to explain that to us. That's pretty good, the defense. Seems like a pretty good talent. Okay, I might go for the defense. Second dodge. Okay, so if you have... Oh, you can only... Oh, I see. No, we gotta do defensive. What? Be towards the enemy. Right, step and jump. Look at this description though. Be towards the enemy the right before their critical the right. So saying right before. Interrupted. Okay, so this is the only time when you can jump. So you have, for you to use, to unlock that one talent, you have to have this talent. Be my box. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can do that. Yeah, I just noticed that the sound was cutting off, and that happened with Heroes of the Storm last night, so it's not that game, it's something to do with either connection issues or it's the switcher. I hope it's not the switcher, because it's I didn't notice it until yesterday. So I just have to write this down. Make sure I remember. What's today's date? 19th. Brief. Sound. Cut off. Okay, I turned off everything last night, right? So it might be just some connection issues. I tried to retighten the wires when I was AFK a couple of minutes ago, and hopefully that will take care of the issue. Okay. 5 stacks of offensive buff. Okay, now. Is this a whole to charge when released? Charge from Predator Claw. Gain super armor. Well, but super armor doesn't. It just means that you can't be blocked, but you still get damage. Here we go again. While in the air. I don't like that whole while in the air bullshit, because unless you can jump yourself, you have to do that whole counter thing and then jump on top of the enemy, and then that's the follow-up. So I don't like that. strategies. Dealing damage to enemy and leaves wounds on them. Damage to reduce incoming. Okay, I like that. Chance of reducing the incoming damage by 10%, 20%. I like that. I mean, like, I really like it because I took it immediately. And then the other one that we're going to take, I think, is defense mode. Or do we want more damage? We'll do more damage later. If you take this, you can't take this, huh? Like, yeah, you can't have both of it. So you can either deflect or block. Oh, you damage the enemy whenever you deflect, huh? Okay. I don't know. Maybe we'll just do damage now. We'll do damage then. It's fine. I mean, we can always move these around, can't we? Oh yeah. Whoa, really? Here we go. Starting already. I think I need that execution to heal thing. Ah, you have to go back to the chair. Tattered Twilight Circus recruitment ad. The Twilight Circus has the following openings, no restrictions or qualifications. All able-bodied applicants welcome. Porter, 20 positions. Street vendor, 10 positions. 5 males and 5 females. Will be required to undergo a physical examination and perform clerical duties within the tent. Outstanding compensation. Interested parties, please contact. Yeah, but the real question is, this looks like that thing in Dead by Daylight. What's it called? That that's placed down by the killer. Whoa. More for the Twilight Circus. We have returned, a brand new program made just for you. The audience, with featured acts such as Big Clown Beatorama, Dagger's Fatal Roll Call, and the highly anticipated The Grand Illusionist's Odor's Mysterious Finale. Every Saturday and Sunday, just at the brink of dusk, the circus tent opens for you. Wait. Note from an unknown hopeless. I want to join the circus in order to provide for my family. There are rumors floating around that some people go into the tent and never come out. But the pay is so good that nobody really cares. The staff member that did my health check said my body is just what they're looking for. No idea what that means, but to hell with it. Vi. Oh. I don't even know where I'm at right now. Am I back at the beginning? Yeah, okay. Village Elder's manuscript. Several days ago, some mysterious visitors arrived at the village hoping to talk with me. I never had a good feeling about people from above. After all, they are the ones who abandoned us. But they are royal guards. I could not just avoid them. They asked me a lot about the circus. Not everything in this magical well is what it seems. I thought this was where I was supposed to go. There's nothing here. Ready for a change. Yeah, this just takes me down. I thought there was a way to get somewhere. Oh, it's so. Oh, yeah, there's a ladder over here. By the moon. After midnight. Oh. Tree Blessed Manuscript. The exile have created a settlement that surrounds a sacred tree. These towering deities protect us from monsters and plague. The prophets say that even just carrying the broken twig of a sacred tree can drive off pestilence. Can you actually fall? No, okay. Whoops. Wait. Oh my. Turn off the lights. Turn off the lights. Till you see all my dreams. Whap, whap. Oh yeah. Don't be like that. Ow. Bitch. Ow. So mean. Yeah, apparently enemies have like some kind of counter meter. They never really explained that. It's like every now and then, I guess, if you keep hitting them, they just counter you. But how does that even work? That sounds like something that was implemented because the enemy AI is just like not designed well enough to make the game challenging. They're like, okay, why don't we just put a counter meter after the enemy's attacked like 6 times and the enemy's just gonna counter. It's kind of silly. Notes on Hermes' life. Sea of Trees 1. Almost every residence in the forest is constructed around a sacred tree. The people believe that if they are close to the trees, they will receive their blessings and protection. Even those whose homes are not in direct contact with the sacred trees will carry tiny branches to drive off the plague. So even though this is like the lowest portion of the what was that? The lowest portion of where is this? Hold on. Like the lowest level for the kingdom, right? But they're still attached to the trees. So, but they were saying like there's some conflicting information. Like I thought the tree was supposed to bring like blessings. It's a blessed tree or something, and it's supposed to bring good things. But then, like if you live at the lower tier around the tree, it's considered the slum, I guess. And then you have to fend off against monsters and shit. Twilight Circus is urgently seeking porters and carpenters. 50 positions available. No restrictions or qualifications. Outstanding compensation. Interested parties, please contact. Yeah, they want carpenters, but they don't want. You don't have to know how to do carpentry. That is very suspicious. And these people are like, you have free money. Let's go. We're getting free money. I am so confused. Yeah, that's the other problem with this game is like everything looks it looks so generic, you know, everything, and then like repeated structures, like there's no point of reference to where you're at, or like it's not distinct enough for you to say, okay, I'm over here. and I just left that area over there, which is like very strong in sense of um, exploration or a sense of place in the Souls games are really good. Oh. Here everything just looks similar, you know. So it's kind of hard to judge sometimes where I'm at, like which direction I should be going. I hear all this noise of the enemies like jumping around, but I don't see them. I'm trying to practice my parry. Doesn't seem to be working now. Okay, I've been here before, right? I've done that before. But I haven't dropped down this way. And that's what I wanted to do. But yeah, this just takes you back here. Wow, that window for the parry or deflect is very small too. It's like, whoa. We'll keep practicing it though. And where is that kid with the chair? Yeah, so tight. Because I know that's not an unblockable. Where is that chair? Sit down this way. There it is. Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to stop here. What is plague now? Energy, claw damage. Okay. So now we're going to do... Oh, shit. Yeah. Vitality. We'll do vitality because we started with vitality, strength. And then now I'm going to do vitality, plague. And then we go back to vitality, strength. So as long as vitality ended up being higher, I guess, than the rest, that's where I'm going for here, stats-wise. Just so that we can survive all the... I'm sure that the bosses will have like 90% damage attacks. So, but yeah, I don't know. This just graphically, it's not very inspiring. You know, the art is not that great. Exploration, you know, all the places look like within that area just looks the same. You know, it's kind of, it doesn't give you that sense of place or knowing where you went. You know, it's like just so much repeating structures and whatnot. Action itself is not that bad. Ooh, did I unlock another talent? Okay, let me see. So we'll do, yeah, I want that one where when you kill the enemies, you get some health back. That's what I want. Where is that at? Some execution base. Let me see here. Yeah. No, was that it? No. Where is that? This one. Okay, I'll take this. Action is okay. There's some weird system going on. Like the deflect is very tight, and then that whole feather mechanic. I don't know. It's like you have to wait until you see them glow green, right? And then you have to have a certain. You have to then make sure that you have a certain distance from yourself and the attacker before you hit RT. Again, it's just very close also. So it just seems a lot of work for like very little reward. You know, I mean, if you know how to dodge and hit the enemies, if you're doing that well enough, why would you even risk these like super tight window of deflecting or using the feather attack? That's the question that you have to ask yourself. You know, like I said, I'm gonna keep practicing them. You know, but it seems like as long as I can get some hits in and then do the claw attack so they can't heal, I'll be okay. You know. So I would give the game, first impression wise, I would give it like 3 out of 5. It's very average. It's playable. You know, if you like these kind of games, maybe you'll have fun with it. It's okay for me. Yeah, I mean, the seems okay. It just seems okay. It's not tremendously exciting. You know. I think they could have done a lot with at least the graphics, you know, the art department at least. So, but the action is not too bad. Difficulty, it definitely feels easier than a Souls game. You know, it's your typical Dark Souls, whatever, sequels and Bloodborne, everything. But like I said, these like small developers, they like to do this thing where they hit you hard later. Because I have played enough of these, and I have suffered through them enough to know that they like to do that whole the cheap stuff a little later. You know, they like to lure you in. Oh yeah, this is not too bad. This is doable, and then all of a sudden you get killed like in 2 hits. So we'll see. But anyway.